So as a Scrum Master, how do you ensure the pillars of empiricism, inspection, transparency, inspection, adaptation are met by the team? The team adhere to those important fundamentals of Scrum, of Agile. Well, first of all, what do we mean by those pillars? As you may know, Scrum and much of the Agile world is built on empirical process control. The idea that you control the process by learning and tweaking it as you learn. Sensibly, trying to improve that process for a better outcome. Very often a better product, a better service. We have 3 pillars. We have transparency, making the information not only available, but understandable by the people who need it. Okay? The Scrum team, the sponsors, the stakeholders, whoever it is in your organisation, they need to understand where that team is, where that product is, how it's going, needs access to that information. But it's really important not only access to, it is the ability to understand. There is no point in delivering a report to somebody that they have no idea, because they'll look at it, and I'm sure you've received information from somebody that isn't actually information, it's just the data, there's no context, there's no explanation, you can't do anything with it. So we want to create the transparency, availability and understanding of that information to everybody who needs it. The second pillar is inspection. Once the smart people that we work with have got that information in front of them, they know what they're looking at, they can make sense of it, they can actually pay attention to it, they can look for the patterns, the trends, what are they seeing? And from that, they're going to identify ways they can improve your process, your product, your organisation, whatever it is that they're looking at. And the third pillar, make an adaptation to that thing, that process, that product, that service, that organisation. Okay. This is fundamental to Scrum, but the whole of Agile, that ability to inspect and adapt, test and learn. So how do we, as Scrum Masters, ensure teams adhere to those tenets? We don't. Okay, it's not our job. Why would we turn up and say you have to do something? They're smart people, they know what they need to do. How they do it, that's up to them. So what are we going to do as Scrum Masters if we're not there to police them, to ensure that they do things that some manager probably expects us to do? Well, we need to help them understand the importance of this so that they want to do it, that they decide to do it. And then as Scrum Masters, we want to help them structure their process, their way of working, so that it's a natural byproduct. One of the reasons I like Scrum, it's such a simple framework where this is at the heart. We have sprint planning. We kick off with simply saying what's really important to our product, what change can we make to our product to best benefit our customers. Okay, that's planning. That's the point of planning. It's looking at it and saying we're going to make this change. Every day the team are going to come together, the developers are going to be thinking about that thing that we said we could achieve in this sprint. Are we on track to achieve it? And if we're not, what do we need to change to get there? How do we inspect and adapt? All of the meetings are opportunities to inspect and adapt. The review. We said we were going to build the thing. We built this thing. What do you, the stakeholders, the people interested in our product, think? Inspect and adapt. And then the retrospective. We as a Scrum team are going to sit together, we're going to think about our process, how we work together, and we're going to inspect and adapt on that. It's a very simple thing. But what we also have to remember is, as Scrum Masters, it's not on us to police that. It's not on us to make them do this. We want them to want to do it. So if you have people pushing back, going, I don't like retros, they don't work, okay, drop the word. Can you get that purpose, an opportunity for the whole team to come together, think about how they work together and improve? Find one way that they think will help them be better and give it a go. Right? That's the purpose. That's what we're looking for. Then you're doing a great job. You're helping them bring empiricism to life, whether they know it or not. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get round to it. Thank you.